We like the idea of the independence, but we also like the idea that care is here if needed.
Every day I get to see the people I serve and the people that rely on me to provide a great life for them.
We feel like it's family. We're there for each other.
I think being at Friendship Village has made me feel very, very secure, but also my daughters, because they know I'm taken care of for life.
Well, I started farming right away while I was in high school even. I started plowing land and stuff. Where the lake is here and that was pasture land with just a creek going through it. As a matter of fact, where we're sitting right here, this was behind the barn. Barns were back in there. There's a field road going out. My dad and my mother sold the last of 7 acres and the house and the buildings probably around in the 70s, something like that.
It was primarily an agricultural community, the intersection of Schaumburg and Roselle Road, just southeast of Friendship Village was a wooded area, heavily wooded, preserving, I think it's 4.5 to 5 acres of natural woods. It's still a growing community. It's still a vital part of Schaumburg, and it's a repository of a lot of wisdom.
My very first experience was when my grandmother moved in. Friendship Village was newly opened. They really liked it. She was one of the first residents then that lived here in Friendship Village back in the late 70s. My parents moved here they were actually pretty young. They were both still working full-time jobs. Their thing was, we're gonna get in there while we're young, while we're healthy, and have that security of being able to move and progress from independent to assisted to healthcare if needed. My husband actually said to me, you know, this has worked out so well for your parents. We don't want to be a burden on our kids either. Let's get on the list. We saw a few of the townhouses and put our deposit down. Third generation, we'll be the third generation here.
Cultural change happens on a continuing basis. Our community is no exception to that over the last 40 years. But what it's always been rooted in is this broader notion of friendship. And we take that very seriously. It's an extension of our core values, and it's really that personification of who we are as a community, who we are as a family. We use that term very frequently when we talk about the relationship between our associates and our residents, that we're fortunate to come to work every day in someone's home. And we want to be respectful and mindful of that and embrace that. And I think that's been a cultural constancy over 40 years.
And keep loving. I think that's the most important thing is love. If we love and we care, I think Friendship Village will keep growing. We tell them how much we care about them. We give them that touch and we give them that hug and the love.
Friendship Village's future is bright. We're going to continue to grow as an organization, and not just grow in terms of bricks and mortar, but in terms of the depth and the robustness of our programs. We're at the point right now of just introducing our new strategic plan that more than we've ever done keeps the resident at the center of everything that we do in this community. And that makes for an impetus for change that is going to be a powerful one.